4K to go. Yes. Oh, ready. Feels good today. Cannot wait to see this view from the top. I'm going for the new best time, so I'm not gonna talk very much. I'll just turn on the camera and let you enjoy the view. See you at the top. Khun Sataan. Yo! Let's go! And there's the top. It looks so close. Ah. $5K to go. I'm losing it a bit here. I rode too hard yesterday. Oh, yoo-hoo! Now that's a climb. Boy, on Strava it says 1030, but there are about 3 kilometers of downhill. So that 1000, you really got to work for it. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my, that is a hard one. Oh. So that is Nan province. Nan. Khun Sataan National Park. And do you recognize this? Does it look familiar? Petabun, because these people are also Hmong, the expert cultivators. I just find myself always drawn to the hillsides where Hmong excel at production of every natural thing, every living thing. They grow it for themselves, but they also export, they sell it. Wow, they sell it to the lowland peoples, and there's kind of like a relationship there that is self-sustaining, which is awesome. Okay, going to find some coffee. All these shops are closed. Again, I don't know if it's because of the season or because of COVID. Yeah, hard times. Okay, let's keep going down. On the flatland. hanging out at Pinom's house, and actually super cool surprise to hang out with Trump. I haven't seen him in like 2 years, maybe a year and a half. Awesome to see him now. He was studying in Chiang Rai, but now he's back home. We're talking about what to do next, and his grandmother brought us this awesome surprise to try. Trump, what is this?
It's a Miang. Miang is what is it talking about? Herb snack.
Herbal snack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lanna, traditional Lanna Gummy.
A gummy. There you go. Okay. Now that's the name. That's going to be the next international snack right here. Lanna Gummy. That's a great name, you know. Okay, so properly traditional. I've never even heard of the leaf, let alone the fact that it's eaten as a snack. And actually, it's full of herbs, so the ginger is still full in my mouth from the first bite that I took. I had no idea what this was. It's like, it really is like a candy, but it's all natural. So there is some brown sugar because the leaf is a little bit bitter. But then there's a little bit of salt for flavor, and then ginger, tons of ginger. And Pinom said in the north, actually in the farther north, some recipes include chili pepper. That's crazy. Do you want to try? Sour, like it's pickled, but it's not in the water for long. How long does she...
หมักด้วยสูตรหมักใบเมี่ยงก่อนนี่ก็คือจะมีชามใหญ่ๆอ่ะแล้วบีบโบพูดเป็นใบเมี่ยง in this แล้วก็หมักด้วยน้ำส้มสายชูน้ำตาล
Oh, okay. Okay. Because there is some sourness in the flavor too. It is a little bit weird, but I love it. I love things like, it's like all natural candy. How cool is that? Okay, so this is a total surprise. I was actually just coming here because Pinom is letting me wash some clothes. I'm still living out of the car for a few more days till I get back to Chiang Mai. But this, anyways, this is the Miang. So she's made so many of these, and she just puts them in packs and actually sells them at the local market. How cool. It's so nice to see you. That's awesome. Still chunks of ginger, and then you saw some brown sugar, salt. So she washes them twice, I saw, and then she also uses some vinegar in the fermentation. There you go. Okay, let's get back out to the light. So here you have all the things that you would want to know. Traditions, old recipes, information, as well as scientific data about Miang. So Miang is, you can basically call it forest tea or traditional tea, or an alternative tea, but it does have caffeine. So my friend Pinom said you can just chew it and spit it out and you will get the benefits of the caffeine, kind of a little buzz, but the caffeine buzz from tea is more gentle than the caffeine buzz from coffee. So one reason why people like green tea, but this Miang is going to be a totally different experience. If you ever have a chance in northern Thailand, check it out. That's awesome. ชาวดอยจะปลูกแล้วก็เอาไปแลกเปลี่ยนกับคนที่ปลูกข้าว That is amazing. Fermentation process, keeping, storage, eating as I guess a treat nowadays. Here you go. People still taking care of the tradition, just like Trunk's grandmother, Pinom's mother. Amazing. Is the tree, or is the plant similar to tea?
ใช่ทั้งดอยเลย
Oh, okay.
เมี่ยงก็เมี่ยงชาก็ชา
ครับ
ไม่เหมือนกัน
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. บ้านไม่ Oh, okay.
ไม่รู้ที่บอก
ครับเมื่อเช้า Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. ผมเห็น
สวนเมี่ยง
So the traditions are amazing, but it's also just fun to eat. I can't believe it. Yeah. Pinom's new name is pretty awesome. Lanna style gummy. That's awesome.
เดี๋ยวก่อนสิอย่าเพิ่งถ่ายดินี่ตัดก่อน คัด
Today it is lam yai. in English, I think it's called long. I should practice first.
Long gang.
Correct. Thank you, Trung.
Long gang.
You see why it gets its name. Long in Chinese is dragon. It looks like an eyeball, doesn't it? And when you see the seed, like a little pupil, right? So dragon eye. They have all these soft-skinned, very sweet, wonderful cluster-like fruits growing all over northern Thailand. Don't forget to try when you visit.
นะ
It's more fun with a friend.
อ่าฮะ
ให้เพื่อนอธิบายมัน
ลำไยสายพันธุ์ที่นิยมรับประทานกันในประเทศไทยก็จะมีหลักๆก็มี4อย่างครับมีลำไยกะโหลกอันนี้จะลูกใหญ่อ้วนๆพอๆกับลูกปิงปอง
Okay.
แล้วก็มีลำไยสีชมพูลำไยสีชมพูนี่เอกลักษณ์เด่นเวลาแกะเปลือกออกมาปุ๊บก็จะมีสีชมพูบริเวณเวลาเนื้อลำไยอะนะครับแล้วก็ตลับนาคอันนี้ไม่เคยกินแต่เขาบอกว่ามีผลใหญ่เนื้อหนาเม็ดเล็กหวานกรอบแล้วก็ลำไยเขียวเบี้ยวคือที่โจกินเมื่อกี้คือเขียวเบี้ยวนะครับลักษณะเปลือกผลค่อนข้างใหญ่กลมนะครับเบี้ยวมีเนื้อหนาเม็ดเล็กแล้วก็มีเปลือกมีสีเขียวปนเล็กน้อย
What is ตลับ
ตลับก็คือเหมือนแป้งพับอะพับ
Oh, okay.
แป้งพับ
Okay.
ตลับ
And then what is กะโหลก
กะโหลกไลท์สกอร์
Okay.
เพราะด้วยความใหญ่กลมเหมือนหัวกะโหลก จึงเรียกว่าลำไยกะโหลก
That is amazing. I can always trust Pinum to tell all of the small, super interesting details about pretty much anything that he teaches me. That's awesome. There you have full description. Thank you, Pinum. Yes. Okay, so I also respect how much my friend Pinum knows about the local history. Phrae is definitely significant in all of the northern lands, which used to be their own small kingdom called the Lanna kingdom. And it was a unified place, but not unified under a single leader. So Phrae is special because you can still see the local lord who was the ruler of this whole province. And Chiang Mai had its own, Lamphun had its own, and you can still see history in those places. A lot of relics and artifacts all around town. But Phrae still has many parks, and it's so cool. Actually, it's a little bit confusing when you drive around, when you ride a bike around, because it's easy to get lost. When you're in the old section of town, many of the roads are not straight because they follow a moat, and the river also is winding around through the town. So it's very kind of scenic, kind of iconic of northern Thailand. You can tell the city has a lot of history, and this park where I am right now, 120 years ago, and it was in the time when England and France were making a bunch of colonies of all the surrounding countries, but Thailand survived through that time without being colonized. And there are some relics of the British style of architecture, French also, around here, in Lampang also. Very beautiful, very funny, goofy, just surprises to find in the middle of all Thai, very Thai classic northern architecture. You just see a obviously French house or a British house still there 100 years later. Really cool. So this is the Chetawan Arboretum. It's awesome talking with Pinum. I love how he cares so much to share with me. And yeah, that's basically a story of our friendship. Whenever we have time to hang out, just the two of us, he is just teaching me one thing after another. Yeah, that's one of the coolest things about him. He has to know. He's so intrigued, I guess like me. He's so intrigued by all the small details of something. He just has to know. So I love that he likes to share it as well. So thanks, man. So most parks that you will see in Thailand have some type of publicly supported exercise equipment like this. And it's awesome. In the mornings, every morning, and in the afternoons, every afternoon, you will see people using these. It's such an awesome community thing. Classic smaller town life in Thailand. This is the central district of Phrae, but in the smaller neighborhoods, you can still feel very much the small town vibes. Another reason why I love this province. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Those are beautiful houses. Wow.
เดี๋ยวก็จะมีทางข้างหน้าทางขวามืออีกหนึ่งหลังรถมา
Pinom is so awesome. He is bringing me to this resort that I booked, and I wanted a place that was outside, quiet, trying to wake up, I guess, just surrounded by nature. But look at the place I picked. I don't know if I could have found this without him, so awesome. Dude, so awesome. Oh wow. It's called Suan Gang Na, which means just garden in the middle of the fields. And yes, it is. Can you see this road? It is in the. There it is. To you, it probably just looks like a dot out there. Okay, so this place is beautiful and such a surprise. I actually just got it because the photos you'll see tomorrow. The photos are so beautiful. That's the only reason I booked it. But the owners, the couple, are so lovely. I highly recommend this place. We were just chatting downstairs for maybe 2 hours. So cool. I'm going to sleep, and yes, it is a hostel, but I have the whole room to myself. Awesome. Good night. Much love. I hope you enjoyed today. It was a very special treat hanging out with my friends here in Phrae. I always want to come hang out with them. I always want to hang out in Phrae, and still learning new things. I hope you are too. And I feel blessed to be able to say that, right? Like after 11 years in a place, and I'm still learning new things all the time. I feel very lucky with that. Good night. See you on the next one. God bless. Much love. Peace.